It's time for bookkeeping, beer, and BS. Let's bring it on home here with some fun things we can do with our core values. I'm gonna hit one off the bat, and this kind of came from my exercise when I was in Conquer and talking with Coach Kedman. We were like going through the process of revising our core values. And so she was like throwing some good prompting questions, and she's like, but where are you going to put them? Like, how are people going to know? And one thing that struck me, I don't remember exactly how it came up. One thing that struck me was we always listed our services on our shirts. And then I realized everybody already, whether they're an employee of ours or a customer of ours, they already know what we do. And so it was like a light bulb moment of, and Simon Sinek, I've read his stuff and I've seen his TED Talks and listened to his stuff. And he always says it's not about what you do, it's about why you do it. So why on our shirts are we listing what we do? We should be listing why we do it. And so after we redid our core values, that became the thing we put on our shirt was our core values, because that's why somebody's hiring us, not about what we do. It's about why we do it. It also creates a cool dialogue at the client's house of, hey, like, what's this, right? Like, well, this is why you hired us, for these core values. This is what we believe in. And we put it on the back of our shirts so that the employee is putting their shirt on. They get to see that every day. And so I think that's just super important. They get to like the reminder of why they're showing up for us every single day. So that was a fun thing we did just to incorporate it, in a unique sort of way.
I love that. That's awesome.
Feel free. Anybody that feel free, take that one. That's a good one.
JC will just have a Cape Fear sticker with everything on it. No,
let's buy some of your shirts and put my name on the back of it.
Yeah.
Cheaper.
You're in the shirt business, Dan. There you go.
I visited powerwash.com so Mike Hinderleiter's spot, and they had like full size like posters, but like canvas ones that JC probably remembers it when we were in middle school, and we had like the No Fear poster or like the folders and stuff back in the day. Like they just totally reminded me of that, and they were really well done. They were badass. And then what they do with their different locations is, and this might work well for you, Dan, and quite frankly for Dave, but it was either 4 or 5 core values that are like all locations, and then each satellite location has another one that's like their own special pin that's like, we're Dallas, we're whatever area. So if you've got different locations, they can kind of use that to just say, oh, well, this isn't just, I worked at Verizon. Verizon had one set of core values. Like we could have had something to make us different in our call center versus another one. So
I dig it. Michael, you said earlier you have different awards and stuff tied to your core values. What do you got? What'd you come up with?
Yeah, so same thing: transparency, reliable, passion, and fun. So going backwards, fun. I heard JC is one of his as well. We have one of our employees that sister lives in Japan. She's in the Philippines and spent 2 months in Japan. And every single week we just send photos of like, doing the tea parties and like, frolicking around late night Japan nightlife. Just really, really cool experience. So of course she won the fun award. Reliable, just somebody that just always shows up to help other team members out. And so we recognize them on our company meetings and give an cash award out to everybody that wins those things. So every single core value has an award tied to it, and we talk about them at every single meeting, and then the annual award, like the big one that happens at Christmas. So just public recognition goes a long way, especially when you can use it with your core values.
I love that. I got to apply that. Text Liz now.
So I'll say we have one similar to fun, but it's shenanigans.
That does sound.
On the shenanigans, getting all the costumes, doing whatever nonsense. We're at a home show, and I'm sitting in the booth for like 5 minutes, and I'm like, nah, screw it. I'm putting on the Grinch costume. I'm hopping in the hot tub. I'm stealing somebody's rubber ducky. I'm like putting my head through like the building contractors' windows and stuff, and then I ended up wrestling another mascot. I didn't know who was in there, and they kind of like
win?
Sherman the Shorebirds guy got a little intense, and it was like, all right, didn't want to like really fight, but I mean, we can try this again now that I know that you're game for this.
Yeah, now that I know the level of intensity you're going to bring to this mascot fight.
Yeah, I got it all on video because why not? And then
Rob, this would have been your next 7-figure YouTube video, man. You missed your opportunity.
Well, we had Brian, my sales guy, JC, met him when he turned 40. We put him in the Buddy the Elf costume, and we're like, all right, roof or highway? And he's like, he didn't like heights really. No, it's not a choice of either or. It's which one's first. So he had to wear a honk on the 40, and he had to stand out on the highway until he got the honk, and then be on the building. Yeah, lots of fun.
That's why he only works
Roof
there.
or highway.
First.
Hey, he brought the Olaf costume to work too, so that was fun.
Well, that's a good one. Yeah. Hey, what's up, business nerd? Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you learned a heck of a lot watching that episode. Do me a favor, subscribe right down here. And if you really like what you saw, you got more goods right here. Check out this one or check out this one and do this. Go subscribe. Appreciate you. Work smarter, work harder, go earn yourself some pride. Catch you on the next one.